Oh, didn't see you there. I'll be doing a book review on Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Stay tuned. Imagine living in a world where the chocolate you eat is a magical jumping frog and your choice of transportation is a magical broom. Can you imagine it? Well, I wish that world existed. But this world is the very world of Harry Potter. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone is the first book from a popular children's novel series written by J.K. Rowling. It is about an orphan boy named Harry Potter who lives a rather ordinary life with his aunt and uncle who treated him horribly since the day he arrived. However, everything changes on his 11th birthday when he receives a letter of acceptance to Hogwarts, the finest school for witchcraft and wizardry, where he discovers the truth about his parents, being two of the most powerful wizards and their magical world. As he embarks on his incredible journey, he's faced against evil beings, dooms of being a freshman, and the truth about his parents' death. The infamous author J.K. Rowling grew up loving books all her life. In university, she majored in French studies and classics, being Latin and biblical structure, which probably came in handy when crafting those spells and such for the books. Rowling first had the idea for Harry Potter when she was sitting on a delayed train at King's Cross Station while traveling from Manchester to London in 1990. Fun fact: due to the growing popularity and in honor of the series, London placed the official sign for Platform 9 3/4 at King's Cross Station, along with a mini store that sells all the famous snacks and candies from the books. For those who are unfamiliar, every young wizard has to pass through the Platform 9 3/4 to board the train to Hogwarts. Many of the leading characters are drawn inspirations from her friends and family. During the time she began writing this book, her mother had passed away. All the agony and sadness she'd felt from her mother's passing, Rowling channeled that into creating Harry's character, which allowed her to cope with the pain. Apart from her personal experiences, Rowling drew inspiration from several authors and famous series. You may know some of them, such as Roald Dahl's children's stories, A Wizard of Earthsea by Ursula, Narnia, Sherlock Holmes, and many more. Alright, it is fair to say that family is a very important theme explored throughout this book. Harry lost his parents at a very young age, and he barely has any memory of the time he spent with them. He misses them very deeply, but also hates the family he is forced to live with, the Dursleys, who never made him feel like he was family, who did everything to make sure he didn't make a connection with his parents. He couldn't remember his parents at all. His aunt and uncle never spoke about them, and of course, he was forbidden to ask questions. There was no photographs of them in the house. This soon changed when he began school at Hogwarts, where his friends and professors both cared for and nurtured him. He was allowed to be curious, explore, and learn about his own history, along with the support of everyone there. "I want to hear you're training hard, Potter, or I may change my mind about punishing you." Then she suddenly smiled. "Your father would have been proud," she said. "He was an excellent Quidditch player himself." He was surrounded by his parents' legacy and the mark they had left on so many. Hearing about his parents from others and discovering little connections were gratifying for Potter, which made him feel so much closer to his parents at Hogwarts. The school can be seen as a place where Harry feels both liberated and at home. Another theme that is widely present throughout the book is the courage and bravery that is within the characters Harry, Ron, Hermione, and Neville. Throughout the story, Harry and his friends consistently meddle in the school's dangerous affairs because they too want to fight evil. As they try to save the school from danger, they come across a giant troll that tries to attack Hermione. Instead of running away, Harry and Ron choose to stay and help their friend. Harry then did something that was both very brave and very stupid. He took a great running leap and managed to fasten his arms around the troll's neck from behind. Even after the trolls, they don't hesitate to go against three-headed guard dogs, also goes by the name Fluffy, and spoiler alert, the evil Voldemort, in spirit. Neville, on the other hand, is very shy and timid. He is bullied by Draco Malfoy, who continuously mocks Neville for his clumsiness. "Longbottom, you've got no brains." He's sad, but he begins to find more courage and stands up to his enemies by facing them. When Draco tries to bully him again, instead of weeping and taking it, Neville replies with, "I'm worth 12 of you, Malfoy." Even if his actions are small, it makes a greater difference because there are all types of courage, and standing up to your enemies can be difficult. In the book, Harry comes across a magical mirror, the Mirror of Erised, on the forbidden third floor that shows him a reflection of him with his parents by his side, but no one else can see it. Dumbledore tells Harry that it shows him what he truly desires more than anything in life. The Mirror of Erised is a symbol of Harry's growing subconscious that is forcing him to come to terms with what he wants most. Living with the Dursleys, his own desires were never cared for, unlike at Hogwarts, where he seemed to have everything he ever needed and desired. This symbolizes his growth and development as a character. Harry Potter is widely known in the wizarding world because Voldemort was unable to kill him, leaving Harry with only a scar. All his life, Harry wondered how he had gotten the scar, and began feeling the pain from it when Professor Quirrell tried to touch him, or when Professor Snape first looked at him. His scar is much like a Medal of Honor for surviving a life-threatening incident where he was destined to die. It serves as a symbol of connection to his past and his struggle to defeat the evil Voldemort. Having sold over 200 million copies worldwide, this book has become immensely popular. But there are so many books that came before Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, some very similar. So why did this book touch the hearts of millions of people? Probably because so many relate to the story of this young boy. Whether someone is a child, young adult, or a grown adult, everyone relates to the struggle of feeling lost and being without answers and feeling desperate enough to find them, regardless of what might come their way. Overall, I think this book is an incredible book and filled with numerous teachings and unique perspective on life and its mysteries. If you ever think of escaping from this dull world, this book will do it. Thank you for watching.